Si chiama tirpo perché è una malattia, ma è una malattia bellissima come l'amore. Se sei innamorato del rosso e del nero, questo è il momento per dimostrarlo, perché il diavolo stanotte ha bisogno dell'amore di tutti i suoi seguaci. Buonasera gentili ascoltatori dallo stadio Giuseppe Meazza di Milano. Mamma mia, Teo Hernandez, il raddoppio del Milan.
Cerca di accelerare, palla al piede Leao, va da Giroud che si presenta in area, Giroud, Donnarumma e poi Leao, in acrobazia Leao, in grande stile, fa 1-1 per il delirio di San Siro.
Leao, servito Leao al limite, tocco di ritorno, pallone per Benasser. Gol, ha segnato il Milan.
Va con la potencia che lo distingue, aquí está Teo, es de Messi el gol. Teo, golazo. De Lionel Hernández.
È il momento più bello del mondo. Gol! È il momento più bello del mondo. Irina, te amo, diceva Gabriel Batistuta. Questa volta l'abbiamo fatto noi. Milan, ti amo. Milan, ti amo. Milan! Milan!
Oh, I love this, man. This is so cool. Ladies and gentlemen, the legendary green screen in the background. Right now we are on helicopter looking over San Siro. Fantastic. The view is awesome from up here. Oh, I love this, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Well. Look at that. I can see the Pioli out coming from far away, from the fog. I can see the Terraccianos, the Origis, and the Antonio Mirantes. We are a believer of this young AC Milan. How are we doing? Sempre Forza Milan. It doesn't matter, isn't it? It doesn't not matter. Who cares? It's fine. Milan lost. What are you expecting, guys? One team was playing for actually reaching something. They were reaching for a goal, which is Conference League. They were playing the match of the season. After minute 70, but a lot of their players start having cramps, because they were like super stressed. We didn't care, honestly, about this match. So when you don't care about the match, winning, losing, it doesn't matter. Motivation is everything in football, guys. And Torino clearly deserved to win the match. How did they manage the full screen, brother? I don't know. I have no idea. But look at this. So I got this, or I like to keep this one. I'm gonna keep this. Very possibly I will keep this. But the thing is, you can pretty much put, you see it sometimes, yeah. You can put pretty much whatever you want in the background. Like you can do the classic one, like for example, like this. Hey, welcome to my home. See? This is my piano. What is it? This is my piano where when I'm stressed, I'm thinking about Milan. That's where I go and I play. Or we can go back to Milan, for example, for a nice dinner together. Look at that. Everything is set. Me and Pioli, we're going to have a conversation. Woo! Look at that, guys. Isn't it? Yes, it's nice, isn't it? Well, guys, today what we're going to do, we're going to do some tier list because the season is over. And Well, let's talk a little bit about the match. What do you guys think? Well, let's talk a little bit about. Yes, Majid, how you doing, bro? Now you can. I finally fixed the green screen. Yeah. It's a good thing. I like it. You can do a lot. What I want to do, I want to create a kind of a little digital room, virtual room with all the picture of Milan and stuff like that. I will do something for the next live stream. I have a week to prepare it, so it's gonna be. You don't want to talk about the match too much. Well, guys, the match, it's as I mentioned, so one team that want to win and one team that didn't want to win. That's simple as that. Simple as that. Don't honestly don't even know where to start. Let's quickly go through the match so that later we can go through right away. The soon the season is over, better is, guys. Remember this little toy that I showed you a few days ago. This one here, right? When I say there is a button to push to end the season as soon as possible, that will be awesome. And we are still waiting, guys. One more week to finish this freaking terrible season. We can talk about this. Hi, Samir. How you doing, brother? Hopefully everything is good. Let's go through right away into the analysis of the match. So as soon as we do this, it's the better is. First of all, let's go through the table right away, because that's to show you how useless was these Serie A standing for us. There you go. So pretty much we are secure about the second spot, so we don't really care about what's happened today. You have to also imagine that the season, I mean, the players and the coach, they know that something will happen at the end of the season. Very possibly Pioli will be leaving. Other players, they start looking around for new contracts, and very possibly things will change. So there is not really the right attitude at the moment in Milanello to finish the season. Now, the only thing that I will say is that, yes, so you can see Inter campione, Milan second, Bologna and Juve. Interesting, because tomorrow night there's going to be Bologna-Juventus. That's going to be deciding who's going to be third. And then Atalanta, I think that's it. That's pretty much they decide now. They also have one match less. So pretty much I think Atalanta is going to be in Champions League as well. And everything here depends on Roma and Lazio. What's going to be the next few match. For Torino also right now, man, look at Napoli. Last year you thought that we had a bad season. Look at Napoli this season, man. They can't win a single match. It's so frustrating from them. And I believe that my poor friend Dom from Napoli Talks is not very happy. Now look at that. Sassuolo pretty much in Serie B tomorrow. So this is the situation. Salernitana, of course, is already in Serie B. Sassuolo 29 points. Empoli 32, Frosinone 32, Cagliari 33, Udinese 33. So, wow. So Lecce is safe. So all these teams from Sassuolo to Verona, they have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams in what? 5 points. So literally everything is still possible. Okay, everything it is still possible, guys. That's an interesting one. And what else? Well, the next match is gonna be so what is it? So Empoli Udinese. Oh, this is a tough one, because whoever wins, there is a chance for Udinese to get saved. Monza Frosinone, okay. Roma Genoa, okay. Salernitana Verona. Verona has to win in Salerno, otherwise they're gonna be in Serie B as well. So that's gonna be an interesting one, and especially tomorrow, Sassuolo Cagliari is the big match, guys. Sassuolo Cagliari e Udinese Empoli for going Serie B. That's gonna be a great match. Overall tonight, I feel like Milan really sold the match to to Torino, to Cairo. He said, okay, how much you want for winning tonight? They make a price and they say, okay, well, maybe we give you a victory. Possession balls 40% for Torino, Milan 61. Milan on numbers, you can see that dominated is a big word, dominated, but at the end of the day, guys, from the match that I watched, Torino, yes, probably had less chances than Milan, but the one that they had, they were able to score, and they scored 2 goals in exactly copy and paste. And our defense, ladies and gentlemen, it is the most ridiculous defense of the last 10 years. Now we're going to check out. Who did worse than this Milan season in defense, because look at them. Look at that. Okay, so Milan conceded this season at the moment 46 goals. 46 goals, guys. Check out goal differences. 27. Okay, let's do this. Let me write it down. So we concede 46 goals, and the goal differences is 27. Let's have a look. But because the thing is, this season also we scored really a lot, so that's good. So let's say last year 21 for goal different, and we conceded 43 goals. So you can already see that we conceded more goals this season, and there is still 1 match to go. But again, the defense, it's not great. Milan, campione, conceding 31 goals. That was the best year. Let's see how far we can go until we find a year that we had even worse defense than this year. So look at that. 41 goal conceded. 46. So right now, this is 46, and we still have 1 match to go. So the only one was 2019, 2020. 36 goals, but we scored only 55. 42 goals. 45 goals. 2015, 2016. Where is Milan? 43 goals. Can you believe it? In this season, Sassuolo finished above Milan, and now Sassuolo is going to Serie B. Look at that. 2014, 2015. Where is Milan? Man, 10th? Oh, this season was bad. This season was really bad. 2014, 2015. Milan finished 10th with a goal difference of 6, with 56 goals scored, 50 goal concedes. But it was 9 years ago. It was 9 years ago. So it's pretty shit. Pretty bad, guys. It's been really, really, really bad. So not much that we can say about this. Now, hopefully next week, hopefully. The fact is that, yes, next week the season, it is over, guys. So we don't have to have these painful things anymore. I'm really done with the season. It really drained me out, all the passion and everything that I got, because it's been sucking me away from literally all season. Completely disappointment all season. Now I understand that if I was telling you in this year 2014, 2015, and I was telling you that, look, Fabrizio, in 9 years you're gonna be in a point where you are going to call a season with 74 points and scoring a 73 goals, 74 points, scoring 73 goals, and second in the league, you're gonna be calling it a failure season. Now it's 10 years, so it's not like 2 years ago, but still, and this is something that we're going to talk about when we do the tier list, because some players and especially fans, their expectation of Milan is always extremely high. But just to give you an idea, yes, we coming from here, 2000, what is it? From these years, this is dark ages, guys. This is truly dark age. Look at that. Milan 6, Milan 5th, Milan 6, Milan 6, Milan 7, Milan 10th. This is dark ages, okay? So step by step, we are building back something. The point is, it's really hard to believe when you don't have any more Mr. Paolo Maldini up there, and you have somebody that controls Milan from far away. I mean, it's so fucked up. Hard to believe. Hard to believe. But we are the believers of this young AC Milan, so we will always support this guy. So, however, let's talk about more serious stuff. Let's do this tier list. What do you guys think? So I found this template, AC Milan player 2023-2024 tier list makers. Now, somebody did it already for Milan, and I don't know how they cut already they cut already all the picture of the player. Interesting, because then I just need to say, okay, boom, here. Or I don't know, this guy was average, so we put it here, bang. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna check each player, and I need you guys to let me know what do you think, because later, maybe tomorrow on another day, Monday probably, I'm gonna do a video with my official tier list. But I know you guys are always here, so we're gonna need to do a tier list in a way, expectation and what actually delivered. And to do that, we're gonna help ourselves with numbers directly from transfer market, because on transfer market there are the simple number. I don't care about too many stats. I don't care about high percentage of passes, how many cross he did, how many yellow card he did, how many red card he did. I do not care. I watch every single match of Milan this season. I have a general idea about the player, about what I was expecting from the beginning of the season and what actually delivered at the end of the season. But to do so, I'm going to need some numbers to back my topic. And that's why I'm going to use this. And the scale that I put this one on, it's on the we can always suggest it on the way, okay? But I'm gonna be playing somebody, for example, wow, that's somebody that you were not expecting to do such a great season. Can I say a name out of nowhere? Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek. I bet any of you to say that, to think that they were having a wow season. They actually had it. Okay. Samir, we have a worst management in history. Furlan, Ibra, Moncada. First one is a banker, no experience in football. Ibra is just quit football, no experience in managing. Moncada is just a scout. Agree? Worst management in history. No, worst management in history. In history, it was what's the name? What's the name? Samir. Was the guy that signed 11 players. Among them, there was also Ricardo Rodriguez. What's his name? Fassone Mirabelli. That is the worst management in Milan had. Musa has to go. calma, guys. So here we go. I put wow as a top. I put average in the middle. Somebody like what can we say? Somebody played average. Trying to think right now, somebody out of the blue, somebody average that. Well, for example, Benasser played good the last two matches. For the when the match was important, he was not really fit. He played half of the season, so I don't know where to put him. So I put him in average. Okay, to go is the most drastic. Okay, Origi style up down here is Origi. It's somebody that did not play good. Okay, so with the expectation and what the actual deliver. For me, I have already a couple of names and dear defenders that get ready, because today again I had the proof that Fikayo Tomori, ladies and gentlemen, is out of this world. Fikayo Tomori drop bad. Origi played this season? No, Origi is a Peter Origi. It's a mind state. When somebody's so bad, it's Origi style. So, alrighty, are we ready, guys? All right, let's go right away. Bang. The first one here. Should we start from the goalkeeping? Yeah. Let's go. Mike Magnan. So Mike Magnan, in my opinion, guys, Mike Magnan this season, he was just Mike Magnan. He was not Magic Mike Magnan. He was, he still is, and I still believe in Mike that he's one of the best goalkeeper out there. And still, he was able to save a couple of goals that without him, it will be another goal conceded. But he was no magic. He was no magic. So I think he was not bad. He didn't make, probably he did a couple of mistakes, but overall, exactly, a lot of injury, pretty average, not great, not bad. I think my Magnan season, and just to make sure that we have the number on our side, guys. 42. He conceded 42 goals this season. 42 goals. I understand that there is a lot to do with the defense, but guys, Magnan was very average this season. Very average. If I keep going, guys, if you don't stop me, I keep going. If you have anything to say, let me know. Mike was fantastic. Giuseppe. Probably we watched two different goalkeepers, Mike. The problem are the American shit players. They are a curse. Americans are not AC Milan worth it. in an ambulance pin. That's a great statement. Then we have the goalkeeper guy. Sportiello. Average. I can't say he was great. I can't say he was great. He still conceded a lot of goals. And here we go. We start with Fikayo Tomori, guys. Fikayo Tomori, in my opinion, this season was the most disappointing player that Milan had. It was Fikayo Tomori. He's always nervous. He got tons of yellow cards this season. 6 yellow cards. Scored 4 goals. Okay, I didn't know that. I can't remember. 25 appearance. To me, I even tonight, it's like he proved exactly my point. Tomori, I don't think he did average, Jose. I think this season Tomori was bad. It was bad. No, I tell you even this. It was down here, guys. He was down here. Ficaio this season is, and I say this again, this is an average in between expectation and what he actually delivered. We needed a leader in defense this season, and we conceded 40 something goals, and he was not a leader. He's been already 3 or 4 years with us, and a year like this is supposed to become a leader and fucking understand Italian football. Is always make some mistake every match. Maybe I'm severe. That match, yeah, I know, Peter. But I'm not happy. I'm really, really, really not happy with Ficaio. I'm so disappointed. It's not to go, but if he does another season like this, it's to go. Ficaio is great, but this season it was so disappointing, guys. So disappointed this season. So we'll put exactly now we're gonna next, Jose, because after Ficaio, guys, we have Malik Chow. Malik Chow this season, it was a disaster. It was a disaster. It was a disaster. And Malik Chow, ladies and gentlemen, it goes with his brother right there. It goes right there. Because after getting the red card against Juventus, psychologically, he dropped completely. Completely. Because we are not talking about a central defender that conceded 30 goals this season. We're talking about a central defender that conceded 50 goals. 50. And we know that Mike Maignan, it's great, but he needed defenders. Mike Maignan he cannot be one of the best goalkeeper in the world and suddenly become average. It's because the player, they don't defend. And part of the reason they've been terrible is because of these two guys. Absolutely bad. Kalulu. Okay? To give you an idea how much. 50 goals in 37 games, guys. 50 goals in 37 games. Pier Kalulu. Where is it? Where is it? I can't find him now. He's hiding from me. Guys. It doesn't exist. Bad season from Kalulu. How many matches he played? How many matches he played this season? 9. 9 matches he played. 9. Tell me that is average. It's been unlucky. For he played well against Cagliari. He was playing fantastic against Cagliari. Last match. We were praising him. Oh, Kalulu is playing well against Cagliari. Why? Don't be too strict. Do I need to say anything else? Do I need to say that Cagliari is at the moment matching, trying to not get relegated, and they concede 65 goals this season? Kalulu was good against Cagliari. Guys, that's not the standard that you want. bad, 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 bad. Whoever comes, I'm not here to say Conte, Fonseca, up and down. Whoever comes has to be somebody who can teach defenders to defend and midfielder to become defensive midfielder, because you can't win anything with this kind of defense. Attacking, I'm telling you right now, guys, on the attacking side, they're going to be all above average. All of them. All of them. But defensively, it's Matteo Gabbia. Matteo Gabbia could be interesting, guys. Matteo Gabbia, what we were expecting and what we actually saw. Let me see this. Origi for Kalulu. Big dip for Kalulu for sure. Even he got injured. Well, we pay Kalulu $500,000. Yeah, that's true. But that's, again, it's not an excuse, Peter. That's not an excuse. Don't let you fool you about the price. Think about what we saw into Kalulu the year of the Scudetto, what we know that he's able to do, and what he actually delivered this season. At all, zero. So expectation versus delivery. Terrible. Jose, Kalulu redemption should be next season. Gabbia average, yeah. Gabbia. So Gabbia, let's analyze it a little bit about Gabbia. Gabbia came in half season, and the defense was a disaster. And Gabbia was actually the only one that showed a little bit of balls and a little bit of leadership. So expectation versus actually delivered, it is a little bit better. Now, I really don't know if to put this guy on average or on great, because still is a defender, so still concede 1 million of goals. Where is him? Gabbia, I'll put him on average. If I can only find it. Well, there is no Gabbia, guys. Well, I don't have a Gabbia here. Oh, we don't have Gabbia. Well, Gabbia on average, it's okay. Yeah, no, I just double checking. There's Caldara, but there is no Caldara to go. We remove sometimes. Now Simon Kier, guys, should have gone last season. The management and the coach should have had the balls to understand that he's not anymore fit. It's time really to go for him. To go, not necessarily. Well, he is actually, yeah, Simon Kier's to go, man. But we need, because then what's gonna happen is like, because if we put Kier to go, okay, what are we gonna say about Giroud? Because Giroud is not to go. I mean, we are trying to rate the season. So with the others, Simon Kiers, Matteo Caldara, there you go. Theo Hernandez, guys. Theo Hernandez, guys. This is a tough one. See, Jose, see, has to go. It is here, has to go. I agree 100% with you. But the point is, even Origi has to go. Even Florenzi has to go. But we cannot put them like below Tomori and Ciao and so on. So we can really play. We can really talk about that. So has to put on Origi. It's about give him later also the right even Pioli has to go. Yeah, well, calma, Joe, we get there. Who we were talking? Theo Hernandez, guys. Theo Hernandez, I think it was a year of Theo. How many goals he scored this season? I know that especially on the biggest match he was he missed, and he got a flu right now, so that's a bullshit. He scored something like 5 goals and 11 assists this season for a left back. I think this season, when Milan was handling a little bit the defense and Theo was in a good shape, Milan really had a victory. So I want to put Theo Hernandez in great. It was not wow. We were kind of expecting a season like this. I think overall Milan was average, but Theo, however, he got always like if Theo was not playing well, all the Milan was not playing well. You know what I mean? Like Theo is a little bit the tempo of Milan. If Theo is in the right mood, Theo is gonna push the player to play good. If Theo is not, is not. So overall, my expectation on this season on Theo Hernandez, it was to do that, and he actually delivered that. And I think we now, especially after defeat, you think like it's average, but Theo Hernandez solved a lot of problem for us in the season. So I still believe that he did a great season for Milan. Because again, guys, I put bad comments over the defense, but I'm gonna put better comments on the attack, because anyway we scored something like 70 plus goals. So absolutely. And Theo, again, it's part of the counter attacking, let's say. So I think overall he was great. I think, yeah, don't have anything to say. Now Calabria, guys, is Calabria is a player that is limited technically. He can do as much as he's doing now. That's the thing. He can do as much as he shows. So overall, we know what's the limit of Calabria. That's the limit of Davide Calabria. There is not really a development of Calabria. There's not going to be like, wow, it's not going to be the next Theo Hernandez, right? That's it. So I think overall, Davide Calabria was pretty average, pretty, he got his limit. He's not going to become Theo Hernandez, but I think overall it was okay. Maybe bad, maybe average. I don't know. What do you guys think? Theo was most affected when Paolo was fired. Could you explain why we bought Musa? He can't defend neither offense. Wasted 20 million when our owners are poor and without balls. I think the story about Musa is that is a little bit commercial, to try to get more Americans on board, to do good commercial in America with Pulisic, to bring 2 players in Serie A, and that's it. And also because he was a player that has potential but need a little bit of time. So they saw Musa as a potential player, not as a fresh starter. That's what I think, guys. What do you guys think of Calabria? If you put him on average, okay, bad. Okay. But there is no Calabria. Oh man, there is no Calabria, really? So this guy got Camarda. He got the 3rd goalkeeper. He got fucking Romero. He got Jimenez. And he doesn't have the captain of Milan. Ah, it's here. Okay. Very bad. Very bad. Then let's keep going. Terracciano. I think overall today, guys, we had all the with all the understanding why he doesn't play. He played 66 minutes, and after 66 minutes of playing, he had cramps. So that means you're not really training well, right? Yeah. Anyway, Terracciano, I don't think we even have him here, but we can really comment on Terracciano. Florenzi, guys. Florenzi average. Florenzi average. I was expecting this. He delivered that. Absolutely average. I don't think it's neither the two. So I think it's overall it was average. Where is him? Florenzi. He's gonna go, of course. In theory, he has to go. Like, of course, he has to go. Kier, Tomori, no, sorry, Kier, Giroud, and Florenzi, they're gonna be leaving at the end of the season. We all know that. So, but he is average. He's definitely average. Yeah, it's what he play. He has a good shot. He has good charisma. He's also has a good foot, very good foot, good corner, good crossing. We were expecting that, and we got exactly that by Florenzi. Always with a little bit of energy. And luckily, he was fit on the last part of the season. He was fit, so he was able to playing all the time. So sell Calabria, keep Florenzi. Now we start with the midfield, guys. Get ready. Defend the okay. Benasser. Bad. Simple as that. Which midfield? We don't have a midfield. Yeah, bad. Not like back like Tomori. Not bad like Chow. Not bad like Kalulu. Not bad like Kier. I think he was just bad. He did a couple of good match. He was not average because the average of Benasser is way higher than this. We all know that. So exactly, I think overall that's it. Adli. Oof. This is tough. Let's think about what we were expecting from Adli. Adli, we were. Yeah, Benny is bad. Yeah, okay. Adli average. Adli, we all knew that Adli was is a fantastic player, very technical, great vision, need to play more. And I think overall he actually delivered. Maybe he wasn't really. He scored a goal. I mean, I think overall he delivered on what we were expecting, what we have in our hands. Adli, I think it was his first season, by the way, guys. It was his first season playing. So I'm thinking maybe should go into great, because I was expecting less and he actually delivered much more. Maybe it was not decisive yet, but if Adli didn't show brilliance in the season, then he would be bad. Yeah, actually, yeah, that's a good point, Joel. That's a good point to put it. Actually, he was not showing the skills that we are always thinking of. He will be bad. Like, okay, he's not for Milan. Yeah, but I agree. Adli great. Yeah, but I think it's still like we praised Theo Hernandez, but it's also correct to praise maybe at the league, because for whatever the coach let him play, he was good. That's what I think. He does mistakes. He did a lot of mistakes, but I think overall, on what we were expecting, he was like on that level. So I think I'm gonna push this one into great, guys. This is expectation, delivery, and ranking, or overall season. This it's whatever I think it is, man. It's expectation, delivery. This is expectation, delivery, exactly. So this is pretty much all the defense expecting to be good and is bad. Expecting certain player, midfielder, to be at some point, and they are bad. You expect an athlete to be great, and it is actually great. So let's put it on great, and then if I want to change, let's see who else is gonna be in great, and then I'll change. Yeah. Loftus-Cheek. Guys, Loftus-Cheek has to be up here. We really need better central backs. Yes. Prometheus, how are you? Ciao and Tomori can live for all I care. Ciao and Tomori, Prometheus, we just finished to talk. Totally bad. Guys, talking about Loftus-Cheek, I put him on WoW because I didn't know about Loftus-Cheek before this season. I know that it's hard to put any Milan player right now up there as well, but I know that Loftus-Cheek maybe scored a goal in his Chelsea's career, 1 goal. And in Milan, guys, he had 29 appearances, He got 29 appearances, scored 10 goals, 2 assists. Sometimes he was bossing the midfield. I think what I was expecting with what the actual delivery is way above my best thoughts on Loftus-Cheek. Yes, we've been so criticizing about this guy in defense because we conceded 50 goals this season, but we also scored 70. So up here, I put my expectation versus and what he delivered. I was not expecting Loftus-Cheek to be this good, so I put him up there. I expect him to do better against bigger teams, but I think, guys, Joel, you're right. But all the team this season, what he was missing, and I think that's what fucked up Milan in that week that we missed Roma and Inter, is that the big players, Hernandez, Leao, Tomori, the most trusted player of Pioli, including Calabria, they didn't deliver. And something happened. They break. That's why Theo is not playing anymore. That's why Calabria is not playing anymore. That's why Tomori was on the bench. Mike Maignan is injured, and now it's okay back. So I think something happened there. But we will see, guys. I was actually impressed by Loftus-Cheek, and I take my responsibility on putting on WoW. I think it was great. Tijani Renders. Our Tijani Renders, guys, Tijani Renders is a player that, for example, Chukwueze, the excuse that we find that on Chukwueze is that he's new. Renders is part of the starting 11 since the beginning of the season, and it looks like he's always been playing for Milan. Render, I think, got a great next year. I think he's gonna do even better if we can have finally the defensive part fixed, because that's a big one that we won't have fixed. I feel he's a little bit more. He need to stay closer to the box with Loftus-Cheek. I don't know how we're gonna be playing honestly next season, but guys, I have to put him on WoW. Tell me that you know Reinders before this to come into Milan. Tell me the truth that you knew that Reinders was. You knew Reinders. You knew his stats. You knew his style. Well, maybe WoW no. Maybe WoW no. He was. Yeah, no. Maybe WoW no. You're right. But up there, great or fantastic. Let's say this, guys. Tijani first season, you can't give him average. Yeah, no, absolutely. No, I agree. Tijani's average. No, man. His first season, he played like he's always been part of Milan. Yeah, I'm running back with the comments, trying to get everyone. Our players scramble under the pressure. Mentality is weak. Yep, yeah. You got Marco Leo. Loftus was mid. I was at both Roma games and forgot he was playing. Big team. Yep. On the big match, everyone missed, man. Marco, even Leao, Hernandez, everyone missed. So big match, the mentality of Milan, it's so soft and crumbles. But I can't put all the season, 38 plus matches, 38, almost 40 matches play this season into two bad game of the whole team. Tijani is no average. Tijani, you can't give him Jaime, yeah. Tijani was the only player without 5+ days of injury. So, wow, above expectation because Pioli was not able to butcher him. Tijani should be wow. All right, let's put him up there. Tijani was actually, yeah. Expectation on what we actually delivered? Fucking hell, man. Tijani Reinders. There you go. Again, I don't know if you're putting on WoW. Well, if I put WoW on Loftus-Cheek, I have to put Reinders without doubt. Yeah, let's keep going. We can always change it. Okay, let's don't focus too much on this. Let's keep going. Musa. Ooh, this is spicy. This is spicy, guys. Yunus Musa. Bad. I think we can all agree with that. His first season, nobody knew about Yunus Musa until his name was associated to Milan. I don't think you guys watching Valencia match in La Liga. So don't lie to yourself. Nobody had idea about Musa. Still, I believe that this was we bought him for commercial reason to create a duo for the American pay-per-view on Paramount, whatever. Together with Pulisic, I can already imagine the commercial in USA when there is Juve against with McKennie and Wea. And casually, you know what is funny? Because when there was Juve Milan last week, 2 weeks ago, when was it 2-3 weeks ago? Actually, all the Americans played. McKennie, Wea, Musa, and Pulisic, like they were all there. Kind of as part of the contract that when they're playing against, they have to play at the same times. Like, honestly, guys, I had no idea about who Musa was until he started playing. I think he got great talent. I think his physicality is great. He also has some good dribbling. I feel like he's got some good dribbling sometimes. But no, he need to develop the football IQ. He need to develop, especially, I think he need the right coach to develop Musa. Musa, I think, can become a really good player, but Pioli, I don't think he really knows how to play him and where to play him. So overall, I cannot put him at the Origi level, but I think because I didn't know what to expect. But if it's the second year and he's gonna deliver another year like this, It's gonna be Origi level. What do you guys think? I judge our players by which top clubs they'll start for. Usually the answer is none, but Theo and Leao maybe. Very bad, isn't it? So much potential. Samir, they said to go. Question, Origi. Next question, Origi, he can run and that's it. Musa runs like headless chicken, wasting energy. Gavs, thank you so much for the $6.99. I guess it's dollars, Gav. Where are you from, by the way? Thank you so much for the dono, brother. I really appreciate it. This is so painful to do, especially after a defeat, but it's good for us, man. Thank you so much. Really, really appreciate it. Musa is average. For me, he was great, but he's not playing in position. True. Musa to go? Musa is horrible. Look at that. Musa with the right coach, he will shine. Remember, Kessin? Musa really bad. Yeah. Thank you so much, Gav, again. Wait. I'm from Canada. Oh, okay, awesome. Canada, man. And you watching Milan? Well, that's good. That's fantastic. That's awesome, man. Wow. Then what we got? Tommaso Pobega. I think Origi, no? Pobegone, Origi. I don't think we have anything else, yeah? Perché Pobega? He was strict by football coach. Love Milan, love Maldini. That's a good answer, Gav. Thank you so much. Then that means you're very welcome in this channel. We are all a true believer of Maldini, and we are all shocked with what's happened about firing Paolo. So we are all like, what the fuck? But we are believer of this young AC Milan. However, Tommaso Pobega, guys, bad. There you go. And there you go. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do this other way around because I want to keep Leao and Pioli for last, guys. Okay. Giroud, guys, I think he played his best season ever in Milan. I think Giroud this season he scored 16 goals and he's not finished yet. 9 assists, Olivier Giroud, 37 years old, guys. I bet any of you to tell me is it. Look at that. This is his best season. 14 goals. Since he's in Milan. 11, 13, 14. Olivier Giroud, guys, he's fantastic. He did fantastic. I don't think anybody can say anything different, guys. Maldini, he created a whole category of players. So what a match. Actually, yes. That's so sad. Yeah, you're right. His managing his mercato skills, they were not good. They were not good at all. But you know, these actually, I mean, the players that we are buying in Milan, they are very good. All of them. Beside like Musa, I think overall the mercato on Milan, it was fun. It was what the fuck is this? It was very good. But Maldini on that, Maldini, no, it was right. Giroud, guys, Giroud and the Pioli for MLS package and send. Giroud single striker in our system has to score. Let's read some good comments about Giroud, guys. Spread some love for Giroud because Giroud started amazing, but his age catch up with him at the end of the season. True, we were always expecting something extra from Giroud. Some match you were like, is it Giroud playing? But honestly, guys, at the beginning of the season, I was not expecting that Giroud is gonna score 14 goals. Has to be up there. Has to be up there. Has to be fantastic. I was expecting this average. He not only did great, he did fantastic. Yeah. I believe that. Like Vlahovic, Giroud, same. They are striker positions, so have to score. I totally agree with you when you say only coach we need is Maldini. Maldini should be back as soon as possible. I agree. I love Giroud, man. No, Giroud, it's what a legend. He's coming back to, well, San Siro next Sunday. Is going to be his farewell together with Kier. I honestly hope that the state, especially the Curva, is going to do some good chance for Giroud, for Kier, very possibly for Lorenzi's leaving. Next Sunday is going to, and very possibly, guys, also Pioli is going to be leaving. And at the end of the day, it is the end of an era. It is the end of an era. Because how you define an era? You define an era when you can see the differences in before and after. And Pioli and Giroud and Kier, mainly Pioli and Giroud, they changed Milan from what was before, in a recent history, of course. Change it. What was Milan before and what is now. Then now we complain why we are only second. Today, this year was a falliment, was bad season for Milan. Second. So I think they are really defining any era, how you call it. So look, this is Milan before Pioli and Giroud. Look where it was. Here. Then there was COVID, right? So there is a differences. So this is the end of an era, guys. The reality is this. And on Sunday has to be a warm. There is nothing else that we can ask about from this season. Nothing else. That's why we have to stay close to our colors, guys. That's it. So yeah, Curva is attending Milan games. This is the news. Yeah, I feel like Pioli era ended last season, and that was a transition season. Pioli era ended with Elliott management. Let's keep going. Well, who else we got here? So Giroud, fantastic. Jovic. How many goals he scored this season on Jovic? Jovic, he scored what? 9 goals. I think Jovic, guys, on what I was expecting from Jovic, that was bad. That was my expectation over Jovic. Bad. I cannot even put him on average because I was expecting another Giroud, another Origi. Fantastic, no, but great, yes. Because his limit, he cannot be playing as a solo striker. We saw tonight, we saw in the past. He can be playing good when he's with the second striker, but I was not expecting to score 9 goals. I was expecting another shitty season from another shitty striker, bought randomly on the 31st of August. And I actually delivered. And he fixed a couple of matches for us. So I think it was great overall. Do I want to keep it next season? Fuck no, of course. Do you think it can be a Milan player for the future? No. Could be a good backup? Maybe. But still, he scored 9 goals this season, so it cannot be average, guys. I rarely find fans of Jovic, but let's try to be, try to understand. Yeah, great. As an substitute, it's fine, yeah. Noah Okafor, this season he scored, I don't know, man. Average, should we say it average? Can I tell you that I was expecting a little bit more by Okafor? I was expecting a little bit more. He scored only, even tonight, he scored 6 goals. Well, hang on. I didn't, he played a total of 1,000 minutes. Jovic played 200 minutes more, which is what? 3 matches more, 3 whole match more. But Jovic has 9 goals. Okafor has 6. I don't know. What do you guys think? I honestly don't know what to put Okafor. Should I put it in great? On average? Great, Valentin? I don't know. Wasn't bad. I think it was not fantastic. Probably Jovic even higher, you know what I mean? Well, we'll see. Okafor was average because Jovic did well. Put them both on average. Okafor average, isn't it? Yeah, we were all expecting a little bit more. I think so. I think we all saw his potential. But, like, yeah, I don't know, man. Average, isn't it, guys? Okafor save us a couple of points too, Mr. Wolf said. I agree, but it's true, but I felt actually, yeah, I don't know. I'll put it on average, guys. Did the Torino coach Juric climb the tree outside Milanello for today's game preparation? Because Okafor and Chukwu and what's his name? And Chukwueze, guess this is the end of the season. I don't know. My expectation was higher, and he did not deliver. No, couple of dribbling, couple of good cross, couple of outside goals against Sassuolo. Overall bad. Chuk is yeah, Jose. I'm not saying that he's great, guys. I know his potential is much more fun than Musa, for sure, much better than But at the end of the day, guys, what did he do? What did he do, Chukwueze, at the end of the day? Sometimes he was injured. Sometimes he was not playing enough minutes. And when he was playing, I mean, this is why Okafor it is above Chukwueze, because even though Okafor play few minutes, he was able to put the ball in the net. That's why he was average. He was okay. He got great. We're not analyzing now the potential of the player, because we all know that Musa, Chukwueze, Okafor, Adli, they all have fantastic potential. They can be all wow. Next season, they can all deliver a wow season. But this season, for Chukwueze, yeah, probably Origi. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's shit. Not shit, yeah, not bad. He didn't do big mistakes, but that's why I put him on bad. Not on Origi. That's why on Origi level, I put all the players that we all knew the potential. But if in next year, Chukwueze and Musa, they're gonna still deliver that low quality, has to be to go. So happy, I'm putting him bad. Christian Pulisic, guys, has to be without any doubt. Wow. Christian Pulisic was not expecting to do all this. Christian Pulisic, I was not expecting that he's gonna last so long. I thought he's gonna get plenty of injured. I thought that he will be shy. I thought I doubt his technique. I doubt his numbers in Chelsea. 15 goals and 9 assists. I mean, we need to put him up there. Has to be up there, guys. Has to be up there. And an incredible season. Next season, I'm telling you right now, he's not going to do like this. Next season is going to be great. It's not going to be up there. Because now we all know Pulisic, and if he's going to do another wow season, is because he's becoming a champion. But this is one of the best seasons. So absolutely wow, incredible. Hopefully that's his bar. The point is of Pulisic that now on expectation, he burned all the expectations. So the bar now, it's super high. Means that next season people want to see more goal than this. And if he doesn't deliver the same amount of goal and assist, he's not doing well. I think this season was incredible. So remember these words, guys, next season. By the way, guys, put a big like to this live stream. Remember to put a big like to support the channel and subscribe to the channel of the Old Heart Rossonero. We're at almost 3,000 old hearts believer of this young AC Milan. So remember to subscribe. Pulisic at wow. I'm American and I didn't want him due to his injuries issue at Chelsea and Dortmund, but he shut me up for sure. Yeah, man. Crudeli say Puli, Sich. he disappeared in social media. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Rafaelino Leao. Raffaellino Leao is tough. What do you guys think? Leao bad? The problem is when you're a striker, I understand that you put assist and you give goals. You give assist, and especially when he's the star for sure of our team, and especially when things they don't go well, people are ready to attack Raffaellino Leao, and he's our best player. 14 goals, 46 match, 14 goals and 14 assists. for a star of your team. Modern football wingers also has to defend. Leao can be in every part of his lists, from Origi to Wow. Lackluster of the season for Leao, our supposed star and highest paid player. Compared to last year and the Scudetto winning year, this is perhaps his worst season. True, actually. True. Leao was great. Leao should be fantastic. Almost carried his team. You see how the comments are contrasting? Where do we put Rafa Leao? I think it is, Joel. I think it has to be average. The expectation on Rafa, they were high. But the question is, guys, the point that we need to the point is we need to analyze is not really about it's not really about Rafa Leao, because it is the star. So of course, if Milan were winning trophies, you will be like, oh well, La Rafa Leao was really the leader and he took us up here, up there, he did this, he did that. But all Milan was the average. I mean, this season Milan was overall in between average and great. So I think that's where he's supposed to stay. Rafa Leao has to be, it cannot be bad, because Rafa this season anyway, he was carrying the teams in certain match and he was constantly our most dangerous player. The thing is, sometimes when you see Rafa, you want that he always solving the team, the match for you. You want Rafa that you want to have that Rafa of Napoli Milan that brings the ball and carries and score a goal, dribble the whole Napoli defense and score a goal. You want to have that kind of Rafa. You want to have the Rafa Leao that you saw against Paris Saint-Germain every match. It doesn't work like this. Even tonight, he played kind of well until he almost scored a great goal, actually. Almost scored a great goal. Yeah, actually, yeah. Because of Leao, Pulisic was great. Leao took a lot of pressure off him. Yeah. Just because we got better attackers and I'm not fully reliant on Leao anymore. What it says here? Doesn't mean he had a bad average season. We should appreciate that what we have. That's Joel is actually a good point. Compare Leao to Magnan, Sportiello, Florenzi, and Okafor. Yeah, Leao saved Milan more than these guys. I think it was great. You're right. Because the problem here, guys, is that it's hard. Rafa is our star, and we always associate him with the Milan success. So if Milan wins, it's because of Leao. If Milan lose, Leao doesn't play, or it's Pioli fault. So in the up, we always praise Rafa. In the down, we always complain to Pioli. We never switch these things. Honestly, I think Theo, Theo, has to be. I think I'm gonna go on great, guys. Yeah, I think Rafa overall, it was up here. Yeah, I think overall that was it. Yeah. And the last for best, guys. The last for best. Our coach, Stefano Pioli. The coach out. Don't say his name. My biggest okay. My biggest fear, guys, is that if Rafa improves his finishing, he will be unstoppable. I agree. I agree, Peter. But we can't put all the failure of a team of Milan into Rafa's feet, into a young 23 years old. We can't. We need to judge what we saw. And still, I mean, he's only one goal behind Giroud, and he had a fantastic season. I think he was great. Overall, he was great. And sometimes he was deciding alone the match. So I think the biggest problem of Milan this season was the defense without any problem. If we were not conceding so many goals, so many random goals, including tonight, we will be in a much better position. Maybe not in the Campionato because Inter pretty much destroyed the Campionato, but definitely we will not conceding stupid goals in Europa League, in Coppa Italia, because eventually Atalanta, who beat us with a penalty that was not really there, if you remember well, he went to the final. Borussia Dortmund, that in the first half, Giroud missed the penalty, but he's in a final of Champions League. So I think Milan has the urge of changing the coach to do the next step. Pioli still tonight, he showed a little bit of arrogance with his lineup, playing with the two left and right back in the midfield like Pep Guardiola. Terracciano is not Walker. Kalulu is not Mendy. And then if you do that, you need to make sure to get the team ready. And this is for me the biggest limit of Pioli. It was not really some substitution that is sometimes you win the match, Frosinone, Udinese, and others. It's not really the substitution. It's not really the lineup that he plays with. It's not really his style, because Milan, it's fun to watch when he plays well. It's fun because he's always countering attack. It's really, really fun to watch. The problem for me in Pioli is the freaking approach of the team in important matches. Too passive. And when you are in a certain level, specifically Champions League, you need to wake up and you need to be aggressive. Otherwise, the other team, they're gonna eat you. For me, this is gonna be the biggest complaint that I have on Pioli. That's it. The attitude of the team, it's sometimes with every single derby that we play, why we concede always goal in the first 15 minutes. All the derby. Need to wake up. Wake up. So, Pioli, at the end of the season, he will go for sure. He will go. But he had a bad season. At the end of the day, this player here, they were playing, and he put them in. But if he doesn't play with Tomori, Chao, and Kalulu, with who else is going to be playing? Pioli, yeah, he had a bad season. My biggest fear, guys, is I'm honest. Next season, I'm so scared about next season because next season anything could happen. Anything could happen. Anything, because it could be a bad season, man. It could be. We can be ahead of a bad season because Pioli, however, still know Milan in the last 4 years, so he can still, even we call it a bad season, but still he can do 74 points. My fears are, what if you buy a new coach that doesn't really, doesn't really play 3 competition a year. He doesn't know the player. I mean, again, Milan is not Brighton. Milan is not Bologna. Milan is not I don't know, Porto, I don't know, but Milan, especially their fan, the next season especially, you need somebody who's, first of all, can handle the pressure. Second of all, is able to transmit to the team the meaning of wearing rosso e nero, because there are champions in this team. There are true champions. And more than 50 million for Sesko or Zirze. I will spend 40 million for a freaking good defender. I will spend another 40 million for a good central midfielder. I will buy a freaking new Italian striker. Who cares? But we'll invest more in the back, because that's where is our problem right now. But unfortunately, this is Milan, and you cannot be average. You cannot. I'm sure that Pioli, wherever he will go, he will do incredible, for sure, because he's a good coach. At the end of the day, he knows about football. But in Milan, it's over. It's over, guy. What's the point of this video? Mentre ci sono i giocatori americani nella squadra, è meglio se AC Milan non vince niente. Cazzo vuoi? The meaning of wearing rossonero. La società stessa non rispetta neanche lo stemma e il colore della squadra. Of course, next season Fonseca is going to ruin Milan, and we will miss Pioli. That will be fun too. But we will miss the Scudetto Pioli, not the Pulisic Pioli. Please show the forehead. So Pioli, guys, bad season, and he will have to go. Have to go. Well, actually, I have to put him here because he has to go. He had a bad season, but he has to go. So yeah, or here, we will see. Show the forehead of Pioli. Well, that's it, guys. There you go. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. What do you guys think? Yeah. It's good. What do you guys think of this? I think overall it's well, we can talk maybe a little bit about in between great and average and bad. But overall, I think we had an idea. Is Camarda fake? Camarda, it's here. Well, this is Bartesaghi, Camarda, Jimenez, Krunic, the other guy, what's his name? The other goalkeeper, Romero. the other these Primavera guys, it's hard to judge them. You know, maybe what's his name? This guy here, Simic. Simic, he was great, but he played. We can't really judge him because he was really, really good. But it was good. It was great. The Primavera needs more time. Also, Pioli. That's another thing. Maybe let the Primavera play a little bit more. So Mirante in wow. Mirante, he played the match, I think, this season, isn't it? So yeah. Well, guys, this is it. Really, this is the end. Look at that, 1 hour and a half of streaming. I think we have an Simic against Real Madrid was fantastic. Yeah, I think overall we have a great understanding. I think overall we had a great tier list. I'm very happy with this. And well, next match, we're gonna see what's gonna happen with the Curva, what's gonna happen with Giroud, what's gonna happen with Kier, what's gonna happen with Florenzi as well. We'll see. Hopefully they're gonna give them the right goodbye to our player. Joel, what are the predictions for next season? Who do you think the coach should be and the signing you expect? At least Conceição. Wow. All right. Well, there you go. Let me remove this. Bang. Well, guys, this is it. That's it. That's the end. Let's go fly back to San Siro. There you go. Tuchel, or Klopp or Ancelotti. Yeah, guys. I don't think it will happen, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Yeah, Klopp and Ancelotti. Yeah. Klopp will be good. Now, will you keep another year of Pioli if next season we're gonna have Klopp? That's a good one, eh? What are you gonna say? Just tell you, yeah, next year you're gonna have Klopp, but you have to keep another year of Pioli. What do you guys think? Yes. I will keep Pioli if Klopp comes after. Yeah. We will survive another year of bald guy if Klopp comes. Tuchel. I don't know about Tuchel. How is it? The point is, guys, remember that Tuchel doesn't speak a word of Italian. So it's okay because anyway in Milan nobody speaks Italian. So at this point, either you go in one direction, whole of it, because I was checking before doing live stream. I was checking on what's the name on Transfermarkt, and they were saying 68% of Milan it's foreigner, it's not Italian. 68% of Milan. Man, we are the new internazionale. It's crazy, man. What do you guys think of the view, by the way? Great view up here, eh? Look at that. San Siro. Peter, where were we last time? He up here, right? Up here. We must have Italian in defense. Milan owner looks like Mexican gangster. When what parli italiano he knows. Great view, guys. Great view. Well, guys, this is it. Well, 1 hour and a half of live stream. Thank you so much for all the helps that I received tonight, because tomorrow I'm gonna do a video, and I'm gonna be placing, and I'm gonna do this video again. It was important for me to have your feedback, because I know you guys are always on live stream, so I wanted to know your view. I think overall we pretty much have the same view. So I will do a video and I will try to explain about this. So I think it's needed, a video for describing. Yeah, I almost forgot that we play against Torino, man. That doesn't really matter, man. Doesn't really matter. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just more goal conceded. That's all. Unfortunate. Well, guys, Joel, Peter, Valentin, Saitama. Who else we got? Joel, of course. Gagvs. Can read that name, man. Jose, Samir. Who else? Valentin, always here, guys. You guys are always here. You are really awesome. We are always here. Thank you so much for the beautiful live stream once again. Tomorrow, dear Fabrizio is gonna be working at 6:30 a.m. So it's time to go to sleep. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. I wish you a fantastic night, good weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. And always believe in this young AC Milan. Ciao, guys. Forza Milan. Forza il diavolo. Ciao, Peter. Ciao, Joel. Ciao.